Welcome back to the toss from Chicago, from our house to your house, our kitchen to your kitchen. Today we're going to be preparing a cream of zucchini with a roasted poblano twist to it. Our ingredients are about 32 ounces of homemade chicken broth. If you don't have chicken broth, you can use store-bought, or you can do a vegetable broth if you want to make it vegan or vegetarian. Not vegan, vegetarian. A large onion. We have 3 poblano peppers. We have some parsley, some heavy whipping cream, and we have, I'm not using zucchini today, I'm using lita squash, which is equivalent of zucchini. It's like the Spanish version of it. If you don't have that, you can use yellow squash, whichever one you like. And then we're gonna use 3 garlic cloves, large ones, okay? But first, we're gonna get our cocktails going. Today I'm gonna be making 2 cucumber martinis. This is a recipe that I came up with and it's really tasty. You gotta try it at home. So we're gonna use about half the shaker full of ice. We're gonna put our ice back. We're gonna throw about 6 ounces of your favorite cucumber vodka. To that, we're gonna squeeze a half of lime in there. Then don't throw this out, because this is gonna help us with our glass. You're gonna get your martini glass, grab one of those halves, and then you're gonna run it through the edge, and you're gonna have a little plate on the side with salt. Now we're gonna do a rim. We're gonna do the same with the other one. Rim the other one with salt too. Now grab your shaker and shake for about 30 minutes. 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. Sorry about that. I like it really cold. If you just like it normal, you can do 20 seconds. This should be ready. See how cold it is? You can see it. Or when your hands start hurting because it's so cold, you know that's when you need to stop. And then we're gonna pour our martinis. You should never fill up a martini glass all the way to the top. A martini should be about that size. And now, the best thing about this martini, you're gonna crack some fresh black pepper on top. And you're gonna love it. So, grab your glass, I'll grab mine, and cheers. Enjoy.
Cheers.
It is so good. You get the salt, the cucumber, the spiciness of the black pepper. Highly recommended. Try it at home. We're gonna do, I have the oven preheating at 400 degrees. We're gonna roast our squash. So what I'm gonna do is just cut it in big chunks. And put it on there. Same with the onion. We're gonna cut it in 4. And we're gonna put that in there. Now that we have all this here, we're gonna grab our olive oil, drizzle a little bit of it. About 2 tablespoons. You don't need much. Our black pepper again. Go over it. This is like, you put as much as you want. And a sprinkle of salt, about half a tablespoon. Just to bring those flavors out. Now we're gonna get hands on, touch this, make sure that everything is covered with the olive oil, the salt and the pepper. We're gonna put this into the oven at 400 for 20 to 25 minutes. While we're doing that, we're gonna put our poblanos on the stove. We're gonna do fire roasted poblanos, and it's gonna get a really smoky flavor to it. See you in a minute. All right, so I have my peppers roasting on the stove. You wanna turn them, see how they get. You don't wanna let them get burnt. You're just gonna roast them. And they should take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, no longer than that. And then we're gonna put them in a plastic bag to let them sweat for about 10 minutes. And then we're gonna take the skin off of them. All right, guys, the peppers had already been roasted. I got them on 2 bags, so double bag. Make sure you tighten out on it. Let it sit for 10-15 minutes. They will sweat out, and then you can just peel the skin right off. While we're waiting for that and the roasted vegetables, I'm gonna make a lemon lime lemonade. So I have 3 lemons and 3 limes already cut up. I have about 3 pints of water, and I made some simple syrup. I had about half a cup of water in there, and I added 3 tablespoons of sugar. I don't like my lemonades really sweet, but you can add as much sugar as you want. If you like things really sweet, by all means. We're gonna throw this inside of a regular water, and then we're just gonna squeeze all the limes and lemons in there. This takes no time, and this is the right time to do it. It's starting to get kind of warm here in Chicago. Today it's actually hot. I'm like sweating. And this is perfect to drink, you know, rather than grabbing a Coke or Pepsi or whatever. It's healthier, not so much sugar. You can serve this with a big glass of ice, and then garnish it with a slice of lemon. You can even put some vodka in there after it's done. Vodka lemonade. I don't know, I want to put vodka on everything. I don't know about you guys. But I'm not an alcoholic. The other Eddie. Maybe I am, but I'm just like a functioning one. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like to double squeeze things. I don't know why. I want to get all the juice out of it. I don't like to waste. Especially during this time, you know, we're not working because of the coronavirus. And the whole point of cooking at home, not only is it better for you, you don't spend as much money, and we're trying to do these videos to keep you guys entertained and to keep ourselves entertained. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and you know, start trying our recipes and telling your friends about it. And I enjoy doing this for you guys, so hopefully you enjoy it as much as I do. Alright, we're gonna grab a spoon, make sure you mix the lemon and the lime really well with the sugar or the simple syrup. And now just try it, see if it needs more sugar. Like I said, I don't like things really sweet. I'm gonna try it from the spoon, but do not double dip, don't put it back in there. It's perfect, it's refreshing. It's not sweet. It'll go perfect with a big glass of ice. And like I said, there's some vodka in there. Hi guys, welcome back. We are about to peel these roasted peppers. They are ready. They were sweating in the back for about 10-15 minutes. Before that, I need to have a little bit of a sip. You know, you don't want to let your cocktail go hot because it won't be good. The easiest way to clean these peppers out, if you do it by hand, it just takes longer. Grab a knife. Hey Siri, stop. So that was the alarm for our roasted peppers. Sorry. Our roasted vegetables. So I'm gonna get those out of the oven. It actually took 25 minutes rather than 20. So put that on your notes. And we're gonna let them sit there for a minute. But we're gonna come back to the peppers. I was saying the easiest way to do it, if you don't wanna take forever to do it with your hand, just grab a knife and run it down. And you don't have to press on it, it just will take the skin right off. See how easy it comes off? And then grab your skin and put it back in your bag because it's gonna go to the trash can. Takes no time to do it this way. We're gonna get our second pepper. So all this is gonna go in the blender. So what we're gonna do is cut off the top. You don't wanna put the tail or the, the stem in the blender. I'll put this here. Here's the other stem. Out. We're gonna get rid of this. Now we're gonna grab our blender. I'm gonna put my poblano peppers in there. My 3 garlic cloves. I did not roast them because I want like a lot of garlic flavor to it. And when you roast them, they kind of get sweet, which is not bad. It's delicious. But I like more of a raw garlic. And then we're gonna grab our parsley. We're gonna kindly have this already been washed. Get rid of the bottom part. And the reason why we're putting the parsley here is gonna give it a fresh flavor to it. It will cut some of the heaviness of the cream, and it's gonna make the sauce or the broth look really creamy. Now we're gonna come here and we're gonna put all of these vegetables in the blender as well. So I wasn't able to put all my veggies in there. I still have some left. But what I did, I'm gonna start blending like part of it. I did put 3 cups of our chicken broth in the blender. And I'm not gonna put any salt because the broth has a lot of salt in there. And our vegetables have been salted before we roast it. So we're gonna wait till the end and see if we need any more salt. So what I'm gonna do is put this at a high speed for about 2 minutes. Turn it on, turn it low. Alright, so this has been in the blender for about 2 minutes at a high speed. I already put my 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna throw this in there. Let it start cooking. I'm gonna cover it. Oh my god, it smells deliciously. I wish you could smell it. And while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna put the rest of my vegetables in here and put them in the blender. Okay, so this has been simmering for about 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna add, so we're gonna add about half of it right now. And that looks about right. And now we're gonna add our thickener. You can get a little bit of that chicken broth that you have and put 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then we're gonna add it slowly, and we're gonna be stirring as we go. Okay? And you can make it as thick as you want. This has been simmering for about 15 minutes now. What we're gonna do is just try it, make sure it doesn't need any more salt. It is perfect. We don't need any more salt. It's very creamy and rich. And you can taste everything. You can taste the peppers, you can taste the squash. And now we're gonna garnish it. If you have croutons, you can do croutons, or you can do oyster crackers. I have oyster crackers. I also have croutons, but I enjoy the oyster crackers as well. And just put a little bit of oyster crackers on top, and you're ready to eat it. Enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, and share us with all your friends. And thank you for listening.